for career level math and college level math. 4 years of math is sort of a shorthand way of referring to it. What we hope to be doing is smart curriculum that might for some students be 4 years of math, might for other students be 3 years of math and a year of statistics or of agriculture, economy. There are many ways to make sure that students leave high school ready for the next step.
Okay, and I covered this while it was in the Senate committee, and one thing that did come up was that the curriculum might be more important than, like you said, just this extra year and addressing what that will be and look like. And you said there's a group that will be meeting, is that correct?
Yeah, the State Board of Education will be convening a group of stakeholders that will be very inclusive, and what we're planning to prepare is a model curriculum, which is a kind of a new trick, so that even the smallest school can come to the state board and say, okay, here's a plan we can use to get everyone to the point that we want to get them in terms of math by the end of high school. So it's not going to be something that's forced on schools. They can opt into it, but then we'll be able to study how it's working and be able to make recommendations. If we develop a good plan, we're going to recommend it a little bit more strongly.
Okay, so they can opt into this curriculum period.
Exactly,
okay.
Exactly. So it allows schools to take the best of the curriculum that the state promotes and then maybe add in their own twist. If a school has a particular geographic connection with careers, they might adapt it in a different way that fits their school district.
And so this was an idea you got during your tour of the different community colleges?
It came up at every single community college that far too many students are not ready for college level math. It's confirmed by a recent study done of Illinois graduates of the class of 2003 of high schools. And it said that those who were not prepared in math were the least likely to not finish their college degree that they were seeking.
Okay, but this is also career-oriented.
Exactly. It covers both because math is not just a college need. Math is required for manufacturing careers. Math is required for just the two examples that came up in the committee today. Agricultural careers, and Representative Dugan is a former electrical worker, very math-intensive work in a very high-paying career. So we want to make sure that the state of Illinois has a pool of workers who are ready to do the job, whatever that job may be.
Okay, and just real quick on a different topic, do you have anything you can say about MAP funding? I know, obviously, colleges are something that's important to you.
Yeah, absolutely. MAP funding is so critical to so many people being able to put that together to get to college. As colleges get more expensive, that MAP funding becomes more critical. Unfortunately, it's going away sooner and sooner, right? People have to sign up very early to be able to qualify. It's one of the few areas in the budget where the governor recommended an increase, and I solidly support that.
Okay, any idea, any developments that's happened since he addressed that during his...
I think it's still a part of the big package to be negotiated, so yeah.
All right, I guess anything else?
Well, I just had a couple questions.
Yeah.
With your Classrooms First Commission and possibly having the smaller districts share resources, will adding this extra year of math kind of trouble that in any way, or do you think that won't really matter?
No, I think what we're talking about on the math is using our resources wisely. Students are in high school for 4 years. We want to make sure that 4-year experience doesn't end with a vacation from all use of math, because that's what happens to a lot of students. So if they can take an agriculture economics course that interests them, that shows them the application of math, then we're all winners as a state. And the other thing that we can talk about that we want to work into this is making sure the students who are ready for college level math can start that college level math as soon as they're ready, which may be in their junior or senior year of high school.
And do you think at all this kind of falls on the students? Because, like, I went to community college before I transferred to Southern, and my community college was really big on trying to encourage kids to go to, like, the extra, like, learning center, but not all the kids were willing to, devote the extra hour already after going to class.
Yeah, definitely the challenge is for everyone. It's not just for state policymakers. It's for students to be responsible and to have a better understanding of how important math is to their careers. It's for parents, and as the parent of a high school senior, I know that there's a parental role for encouraging students to take a smart set of classes. Almost every high school in the state offers 4 years of math right now. what we're talking about is making sure that students make good choices, that when they get that high school diploma, they're ready for the next step.
And then this is just random, completely off the topic, but the Illinois School Board of Education said that they issued a proposal where they may start charging for kids to take the bus to school. What are your views on that?
There's been the beginning of a discussion about reducing some of the mandates on transportation, which is something that we've heard a lot of in working on the Classrooms First Commission, that as the state is paying less of a share of what education costs, that there might be some loosening of those requirements. And this is one that I think requires a lot more input from a lot more folks.
All right. Did you have anything else that you wanted to?
Do it.
I have a quick clarifying question, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Are we talking about changing the curriculum for all math, or just this extra year would be instated in the state and the school?
Yeah. What we're talking about is at this point not even saying we're moving from 3 years to 4 years of math. What we're talking about is setting up a model curriculum that could get to that end point of having math-ready students in any number of ways. So yeah, we're not talking. We're really talking about something that would be useful to schools and would be comprehensive, starting at the middle school level, on what a good pathway would be for math.
And would this be tried out at certain schools before others, or what would happen with the model?
What we anticipate is that we'll develop the model and schools can adopt it in whole or in part. And we have a lot of head starts in how to build this model. A lot of good places to look to for advice on what's worked and what has failed to work. And then as schools adopt the model, then we'll be able to measure their success and say, this is something that we want more schools to be adopting if that's what we're finding.
Do you know if the curriculum is something that we decide to make a policy, when it would be put into place? Are we talking school years starting in 2013, 2014? When roughly do you see this mandate for an extra year of math becoming in effect?
Nothing ever happens as quickly as I would like it to happen, but I know that the Board of Education is interested in pulling the stakeholders together and getting moving on this quickly.
All right, thank you.
Do you have anything else?
That does it. Thank you.